Hi, dear friends. Welcome to our YouTube channel, eCommerce for World. In this video, we will discuss a very important topic. Again, the topic is what is meant by featured offer in Amazon India. It's a very useful tips or tricks that you can call this topic as. You will understand in detail the basics of this featured offer. What does it means, right? What is the purpose of this featured offer, and in what way it will help buyers, right? And how far it will be the buyers feel very good experience, right, if there is a featured offer of the particular product. And with respect to sellers also, this featured offer concept will boost their sales, right? And you might have heard of this featured offer in Amazon. This featured offer, actually, when we try to browse the products, right, in Amazon, if you want to buy some product, and if you will try to use some keywords and browse the products, so at that time, when we go in detail, right, click that particular product that is visible. When we try to search a particular product, lot many products will get displayed, right? You can scroll it down. So in that, if you try to click a particular product, then it will go to the product detail page. So at that particular product detail page, when we go across the product detail page, there will be a button called add to cart button, right, in which is mostly it is in yellow color in Amazon India. And as the buyer, right, or the customer views the entire product detail page, the add to cart button will be clearly visible to the buyer or the customer, so that as soon as he views the page, that is a product detail page, he can click that add to cart button, and he can easily add that particular product to the shopping cart. And once that is done, right, while checkout, the buyer or the customer can easily order the product, right? He can order the product online very easily, right? And this availability of a particular add to cart button in a product detail page is called as featured offer. And this featured offer is at the level of ASIN, right? It doesn't covers the entire this one, but it covers at this ASIN level, okay? This featured offer, right? And when you see certain pages, certain products, right, there will not be any featured offer. Featured offer in the sense there will not be any add to cart button. Whereas in some products you could find add to cart button will not be available, but all other details will be available in the product detail page or when we scroll the product, okay? So what happens is that when there is an add to cart button, the shopping experience for the particular buyer or the customer will be quite easy, right? He will be it is nothing but it will give a temptation to the buyer to add that particular product to the shopping cart, okay? And how is it happen, right? On what basis this featured offer exists in a particular ASIN is that it is based on the different factors, based on many factors, but one of the very important factors is the seller eligibility, right? And there are certain criteria for the e-commerce seller in order for that particular ASIN, right? He may be listing many ASINs in the sense many number of listings, but only few listings will have this featured offer, this featured offer in the sense an add to cart button will be available in the particular ASIN. So what is the eligibility criteria is, it is totally depending upon the seller's performance. And seller's performance means there are a lot many factors like he should list the particular product accurately, right? That is, when giving the details in the product detail page, the accurate description, accurate title, accurate features, whatever is relevant and real, the details must be provided by the e-commerce sellers, right? No extra unnecessary details should be provided, or some boost up of the product should not be should be avoided, right? And as such, what is the reality of the particular product, that must be provided to the provided into the product detail page, right? That is one. So that means when you want to increase the actually when the seller performance increases, there is a chance for the particular ASIN to get featured offer, right? That is one. So that means if you want to increase the seller performance, that means you should list the products accurately, right? Without any boost up, just you need to list the products exactly and correctly, right? That means we call it as accurately. We need to list the products. Next is we need to ship the product accurately. That means suppose a customer purchases a particular product online and the seller ships the product, another product, then it is not good, right? You will be the customer or the buyer will give you negative rating, right, or negative feedback, right? That will give you a negative impact on your e-commerce business, right? So we should not do that. So that means if you want to improve the seller performance, you should ship the product accurately. Don't mix up with other products. You may be having 100 products or 1000 products, right? And either you or your employee ships another product instead of the actual product, then what will happen? It will give you a negative experience with the seller, buyer, and when the buyer has negative experience, definitely that will be impacted either by means of the negative comment or bad rating or bad review, right? So that should be avoided, right? So in order to have this featured offer, you should ensure that you ship the product accurately, right? That is the meaning of this second criteria, okay? And the third criteria is you have to ship on time. Ship on this time means there will be some estimated ship date and estimated ship time, right? So we should comply with the estimated ship date. Suppose if you are a prime seller, you have to ship the particular product in the morning before time, right? The time is by 1:45. Before that, or even 1:30. Before that, you should ship. You have to process the entire order and ship the product, and keep ready the particular product for dispatch, so that the pickup executive from Amazon will come and pick up the product. So that way you need to ensure that the products are shipped on time. That is shipping on time. It is also another seller performance, right? So it is a, and that is one thing, right? And when you try to improve this shipping time, right, that is the shipping on time, then that will also have a impact on the featured offer, okay? So featured offer, you want to improve the featured offer, you have to ship on time. It's very important. And the next is the customer communication, right? There is suppose if a customer ask you certain questions, we need to reply for the particular question within 12 hours time. That is a maximum time. Even before that, if you reply, so the replying at the correct time, and that will have a good impact, or a good it will give you a good communication with the among the buyer and the seller, right? So we need to communicate properly with the buyer or the customer. That is very important. And then This is one of the way to communicating with the buyer or the customer is one of the way to improve the seller's performance. Another way to improve the seller performance is metrics is that we need to improve the or we need to reduce the seller controllable return rate, right? So return rate should also be very minimum or less, right? So that is seller controllable return rate should be very less. So if that happens, you can improve the seller performance. And so once seller performance improves, then definitely the particular ASN will be eligible for the featured offer. Okay. And one more important thing is that the customer service that we provide as an e-commerce seller. Customer service in the sense, suppose a particular product the customer has requested for exchange, then so at that time also we need to provide a particular exchange of the particular product, right? We should not deny that, right? We should provide exchange of, if requested, we need to provide a exchange of the product without fail, right? That is one. And another thing is, suppose if the customer asks for returns, we need to return back the amount immediately. This is automatically run by Amazon without asking the e-commerce sellers. The main concept of doing this is that the customers will have trust on the e-commerce platform. That is the main reason, right? If you do not have the trust on the e-commerce platform, and if something goes wrong, see, there are a lot of checks and balances that have been kept for both for e-commerce sellers and also for buyers or this customers, right? And there are a lot many checks and balances, and in this is one of the checks and balance, right? Checks and balances, like see, the concept is simple, like if you supply good quality products, you can do business continuously in particular e-commerce platform. If you fail to do so, if you are not satisfying the customer, then you will be thrown out of the race. That's all, simple, right? If you provide good quality products, if you provide good service, if you satisfy the customers, right, then definitely you will be given good opportunity, good sales, right? And similarly, lot many offers will be provided by the e-commerce platform, right? So that is a simple logic behind this. And even if you have your own e-commerce website also, one of the best thing that you can do is that if the customers do not like the product, just get it back, right? Refund back the money, right? Do not care about the losses, because once you create the trust among your customers, then automatically the same customer will become your permanent customer sometimes, right? So you have to keep that in your mind. And so as far as Amazon is concerned, in order to get this featured offer, seller has to improve his performance matrix. That is number one. Seller must keep in control of the seller controllable return rate, right? And apart from this, there is one more criteria. This featured offer is based on the order volume, right? That is the number of orders that a particular ASIN gets, right? Once you create a listing and the particular ASIN, how much orders that is get. So based on the order volume also, this featured offer will be generated for the particular ASIN. And this, as I said, this featured offer is applicable for a particular ASIN, right? Individual ASIN. Suppose there is a variations in the particular product, then it is not available for all the child ASINs, right? Based on the performance of the particular child ASIN, the featured offer may occur, right? And then in the same child ASIN, one will not be eligible, and therefore the add to cart button will not be there, right? In this other ASIN, child ASIN, there may be add to cart button available, right? So depends upon the product ASIN, and there are certain logic behind it, like for example this order volume. So it is not openly told by any e-commerce platform that this much order volume should be there and this much uh, seller performance must be there, like that, right? And one thing is very clear, that is, if you want to have the featured offer, actually it varies from time to time. There is one concept, that is featured offer. It doesn't it is not constant, it changes from time to time. And this featured offer, if you want to have a sustained the feature offer should be always be available in your particular ASIN, then you should ensure that you maintain your, or you sustain the seller performance metrics, right? So that is very, very important. And once the seller matrix improves, then definitely the featured offer will be there in your product ASIN, right? And this is, so in general, see, as a summary, I just tell you, featured offer means nothing but an add to cart button added to a product detail page, so that the buyers or the customers can have a better shopping experience, so that they can easily add the particular product to the shopping cart. Once the product has been added to shopping cart, then it is expected that 99% of the sales will happen, right? When it is added to shopping cart, right? So therefore this featured offer will plays a very important role in the product getting discovered and also product getting sold out, right? And this is what is about this featured offer. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Whenever we have free time, I will share my experience in the e-commerce journey, right? Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.